ko, Xander. Bahog. Ilog.
Bro! Oh my god, dude.
Being able to breathe and experience life is so amazing. The evolution, relationships, and memories that we've created, the whole 9 yards. I'm really thankful for it. Throughout this whole journey, I've heard, read a lot of wisdom and teachings from past individuals, and the topic that I'm going to talk about is how everything just snowballs when you live your truths. I've said it before, and I will say it again. And we're probably going to keep repeating myself forever since it's true to me. Live your truths. It's different for everybody, and I feel like people just need to stay in their lane and worry about their own truths instead of worrying about others. Well, I'm always reiterating to live your truths, you know. Man, because my life changed when I finally decided to be me and stop conforming to the world. I've always had this inner voice in my head that told me what I really should do, but my ego was just too strong and it was just overpowering my soul. I don't want to get too into this topic because I can go on for hours, but seriously, live your truths and it's just going to create a domino effect in your life. Personally, during the process of figuring out myself and all that jazz, I got back into playing billiards, and ever since I started dabbling into billiards again, one of the things that I really desired was buying a pool table. First of all, it was getting pricey. You know, I was at the pool hall all the time, and I figured it would be smarter to just invest in a pool table and bite the bullet. You know, it costs a lot in the beginning, but I feel like at the end it will pay out, because man, the hourly rate was $5, and with the amount of time that I spent at the pool hall, you know, gas money for traveling there back and forth, food, etc., and it was just getting too much, and so I decided to buy one right after Valentine's Day this year, which was, you know, February 14, 2022. And man, it has caused an unexpected but awesome chain reaction in my life. Every action that we do, there's always a reasoning behind it, and I decided to purchase one with the thought of being able to play more pool, record videos, find my skills, save money, and you know, just to see how great I can be at the game if I put effort into it. Because, you know, you heard of the sayings where people are like, yo, you ain't nothing if you don't work with your talent. Like, hard work beats talent, you know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. So I really wanted to see how good I was gonna get, you know what I'm saying. And even with all of these things considered, the least expected but priceless result of this action is the bonding time that I have with my family. All of my immediate family members, excluding my mom, knows how to play pool, and I never expected pool to ever connect us like that. You know, this started making sense to me when my dad told me to rack up and shoot with him. You know, I was just shooting alone that one time, and you know, he was like, rack it up, meaning rack the balls up, and I just felt a rush in my body, man. I'm like, dang, I don't remember my dad ever doing things with me like this. I mean, I got into video games and basketball back then, but I had no recollection of us actually, you know, bonding, doing what I like to do. So yeah, that moment was great, and man, on top of that, my two younger brothers, they started playing with me, and you know, sometimes, you know, they're still into their own things, but sometimes when you play pool, you know, it's just nice having that time with them, since, you know, we're all adults now, and we're all into different things, and despite us being in the same house together, we didn't really have quote-unquote things in common like that. You know, just talk and laugh, but that's about it. But now that the pool table is here, there is something that we all can resort to when we want to bond. So yeah, my older brother was here a couple of weeks ago just to visit town, since our dad was sick, and thank God he's feeling better now and got discharged out of the hospital after 3 weeks. You know, and all four of us, you know, me, Xander, Deion, and my older brother Max, we played 9 balls Scotch doubles, and that's the video in the background that's playing, is us 4 playing together. And as y'all can see, man, we just had such a great time. Had a lot of jokes, had a lot of laughs, and sorry if you don't understand our language that we're speaking in the video. And Yeah, man, you're missing out for sure. You know, some of them were inside jokes, of course. But yeah, the whole experience was just the icing on the cake, and I told myself that I had to speak about this. And that's what I'm doing now. It's been a long time coming. To everybody out there, if it feels true to you, pursue whatever it is that you want to do. You know, you might want to be a surgeon, you might want to be a rapper, you might want to be a ball player, you might want to be a reporter, teacher, but don't settle for less, man. Never settle for less. Always strive to be better. And I know there will be people out there that doesn't have the same high standards that you, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with them. Don't conform to them. Go for what's true to you and make things happen. And that's why, man, like, I really want to pursue this, you know, just me speaking about my truths and playing pool, because I feel like I'm in the right path for it. You know, with pool, it's always about, oh, who's the best and come get it with me. But I really want to change that narrative, and I feel like it has to change, man. Like, it's supposed to be fun times, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, use that as an outlet to express your natural talent, but also it's not just about gambling and all that stuff. And I don't want to get into that, just whatever, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bottom line is just pursue what it is you want to do or what you want to have. And of course, there will be people out there that have something to say if you want things. However, that's your decision, you know, that's your thoughts. If you want something, get it. If you want the nicest car, if you want a Lamborghini, if you want a Corvette, the i8, whatever you want, man, it's okay to want them, as long as you're not hurting anybody in the process, you're not cutting corners and etc. And yeah, it's like when you go get these things or, you know, swerve to a different path for a little bit, you never really know what will come out of it unless, you know, you're in that position. And man, this unexpected thing that came out from just getting a pool table is awesome. So, you know, get there, get where you want to be, get what you want, and just observe the chains of reaction that will manifest from it. And it feels really awesome being able to talk about my experience, because I know there's someone out there like myself who's searching. Their circle couldn't help, so they resort to the internet for the answers. And that's what I did, man. I was lost and nobody in my circle could help me, or maybe they could have, but they didn't want to voice it, or I didn't voice myself. So, you know, thanks to the internet, it was there. It was a tool for me to learn more about life and getting introduced to, you know, different philosophies and just life in general, man. There's so much more to just your little box that you're in, you know what I'm saying? If you've reached this part of the recording, I appreciate you. The fact that you've lent me your time means a lot, because you did not have to. Just have one favor to ask, and if you haven't yet, just be limitless. Be limitless. Don't set a limit on yourself, because you can be more than what you are now. And that's on Betty. Peace.